Welcome to the Lincoln City Council meeting of October 27th, 2025. Please be advised a copy of the Open Meetings Act is posted at the back of the chambers by the northwest door. Let us all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a short moment of silent meditation. Please remain standing if you are able. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The order of business of the City Council is as follows. The clerk will call the items listed on the agenda. Under public hearing, anyone wishing to speak on an item must first register and sign in at the table located in the lobby. The council shall require any member of the public addressing the council to identify themselves, the name of any organization represented by such person, and their address, unless the address requirement is waived to protect the security of the individual. Each speaker should state whether they are speaking in favor of or in opposition to the item. Testimony is limited to 5 minutes per speaker. Anyone wishing to speak on an agenda item shall come forward after the clerk reads that item and the applicant has presented. After public comments, the applicant may make one short rebuttal. After all public hearings, the council will vote on resolutions and items listed under third reading. On the second and last Mondays of the month, immediately prior to adjournment, anyone may speak on any issue not on the agenda for that date nor planned for a future agenda. We ask that all speakers strive for civility and allow the business of council to proceed unimpeded. Will the clerk please call the first item of business?
Our first item of business today for our City Council meeting of Monday, October 27th, 2025 is a reminder that on November 10th, we will not meet due to the Veterans Day holiday. Next then would be our consent agenda, sections 1, 2, and sections 3.
All right, do we have any staff reports on consent agenda? Let's see.
Good afternoon. Apparently we have some folks who are running a little late here. I'm here to introduce two remarkable young people to be student members for the Mayor's Multicultural Advisory Committee. And I don't believe they are here yet. And then one person for the Commission on Women and Gender, which is, there's another person in between for a different board. So if we could have your grace on this, we'll wait and see if they come. Is that
That's
okay?
certainly okay with this. Oh,
Okay.
And Lynn, we may have had one gentleman just walk in here.
I'm sorry?
We may have had one gentleman just walk in here.
And you are?
Moon Koreshi.
Okay.
So you're ready now?
My moon is here.
So you're gonna go.
We still have one more.
Well known to council.
Yes.
Well, I'm happy to announce them. The mayor has nominated Moon to the Mayor's Multicultural Advisory Committee to serve in an advisory capacity to the mayor and city council. The mission of the committee is to identify issues and recommend policies and strategies that enhance and support the full and equal partnership of people of diverse racial, cultural, economic, gender, and disabled groups in Lincoln City government and Lincoln Community Affairs. Moon is a junior at Standing Bear High School. He's been very interested in how local and state government operates and just recently learned how the mayor's office operates. He's interested in urban planning and the fundamentals of community development. Once while attending a city council meeting, he heard a member of the public repeat the famous John F. Kennedy quote, "Don't ask what a community can do for you, ask what you can do for your community." Hearing this at the city council meeting is what lit the spark for Moon to want to go serve on a board, and I know that he will let that sentiment guide him as he serves on MAC. And our second appointment for MAC is Faisal. And I don't think he's here yet, so. Any questions for Moon?
All right, council, any questions? Councilwoman?
Well, good afternoon, Mahmood. First, welcome back to City Council. I think you've been a visitor to City Council for at least 5 years. And so I'm glad to see that you've reached the age where you can actually participate on a board and commission. I
Thank
know
you.
that you're going to do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your willingness to serve.
Thank you.
Councilman Duden?
Thank you, Chair. I was going to just repeat basically what Sandra just said, because I thought, now I remember this guy. He's been here quite a few times talking about urban development. So yeah, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, any other comments, Tom?
Thank you again. I did hear a rumor that you job shadowed the mayor a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago,
Mhm.
and that's a little disappointing to us counselors up here.
I
But,
apologize.
but I just want you to know that you can be a city councilor as
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Anything else? All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Would you like to hear from the Commission on Women and Gender nominee?
I would. Thank
All
you.
right.
Welcome.
This is Jolene Nguyen. The mayor is nominating Jolene to serve on the Commission on Women and Gender. This commission serves in an advisory capacity to the mayor and city council and are charged with the responsibility to provide advice and recommendations with regard to policy proposals and research to promote gender equity and to address and alleviate racial, cultural, health, social and economic, legal, and other barriers affecting women, transgender, and non-binary community members in the city of Lincoln. Jolene is yet another remarkable young person who is interested in learning more about the processes at the city and how to enact change that she wants to see in the world. Jolene is a senior at North Star High School and has been on the honor roll with highest distinction 4 times, by the way. She's been a world language distinguished scholar with high honors and is in the National Honor Society. Currently, she is an administrative assistant at Woods and Aiken LLP. Jolene also served in North Star's student council and is in the chamber orchestra as a violinist. We are happy to have Jolene serve on the Commission on Women and Gender and provide her perspective to the group as a young woman in the city. She will continue to be a hard worker, and we're excited to see her serve in this role.
Welcome, Jolene. Council, any questions? Councilman Weber?
Well, I don't have any questions, but as a fellow North Star navigator, I just wanted to say that it's nice seeing someone else from LNS get civically involved and go Gators.
Yes, go Gators.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Council, any? Councilman Beck, yes.
Your resume is quite impressive, and we're very thankful that you're willing to give your time and talent to the city of Lincoln.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, thank you both. Appreciate it. Mr. Christie, welcome.
Good evening. I almost said afternoon. Johansi Christie, 555 South 10th. It's my honor and privilege to introduce Professor Danielle Jeffries. She's a law professor at the College of Law. Her work includes constitutional and civil rights, federal courts, and the law and policy of prison and detention. She's presented her research at institutions all over the world, including Harvard, UCLA, I think Queen's University, and Belfast, Duke University, just to name a few. There's plenty others. She's also provided expert commentary on prison and detention issues for national and international media outlets, including Vice, Mother Jones, and others. Her previous work includes civil rights litigation experience in federal courts across the country, including our United States Supreme Court. She, prior to coming to the university here at Nebraska, she also worked at California Western School of Law in San Diego, and she also was a professor at the Denver College of Law. And prior to that, she also clerked for now retired Honorable Gail Miller of the Colorado Court of Appeals. So I did not list all of her resume, to be quite clear. We're happy to have her in Nebraska in our legal community. I think it's about 4 years or so that she's been with us here in Lincoln. I know that the university is very excited to have her expertise and have her on staff. It's been, again, very good for legal community. We're happy that she has agreed to serve on the Charter Revision Commission pending your approval. So thank you very much, and I'll let her say whatever she would like to say.
Welcome.
I don't have much to say beyond that other than thanks for this opportunity, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right. Council, questions?
I think the only introduction I've ever seen longer than that was for Tom Osborne.
That's high praise. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I skipped a whole paragraph.
Sheriff Carlson.
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome, and I want to thank you for your willingness to serve, since you're not a Lincoln native and you've come here and decided to give us your expertise. Much appreciated. Thank you.
I'm happy to be a Lincoln resident. Maybe one day I can qualify as a native.
Maybe, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for serving. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Parks and Rec, Parks and Rec, Parks and Rec.
Welcome, Director.
Good evening, Council. Maggie Stuckey-Ross, Parks and Recreation. Come on up. 3131 O Street. I'm thrilled to be here with two of the mayor's nominees for the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board, one of the best advisory boards in the city of Lincoln, and that should go
Hear,
in the
hear.
record. Hear, hear. Both Carter and Jihei have expressed an interest in contributing to the conversation about the direction and policies related to our fair department. As you know, Parks and Recreation is an advisor to you and the mayor and myself on facilities, infrastructure, policy direction, and all sorts of fun things that come about the Parks and Recreation Department. So I will let them both introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about their interests.
I'm a bit short, so does this
fine.
work?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear it. Yeah.
Hello, I'm a senior at Lincoln East High, and I'm just happy to have this opportunity, and yeah, thank you.
Great. Welcome.
Hey everyone, I'm currently a student enrolled at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I'm studying political science and minoring in Indigenous Studies, and I love Lincoln's parks. So
Great. All right. Thank you. Any questions, Council? Sandra.
Do either one of you have a favorite Lincoln Park?
I've lived in a lot of states, and I think Lincoln is currently my top favorite when it comes to nature, and it's only because I fell in love with the Holmes Lake Park. It was one of the first parks, and I think one of my most favorites.
Good one.
I love Wilderness Park. It's 9 miles of protected wilderness. Very cool. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Council, any other questions?
They were ready for that question, weren't they?
Councilman Duke.
I got some questions for Carter, because there were some things that I found online about you that kind of bothered me. And one in particular was that you were, I think in 2023, you were walking by a group of protesters, and you decided to just join in because it looked like a cool thing to do. That's kind of what they quoted you as saying. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Part of being a college student is just joining your community and like making your voice heard wherever you can. And if I were to do it again, I would.
You don't believe in doing any research?
Oh, I've done quite a bit of research on the topic at hand. But at the time, you know, I wanted to be involved, and that's how I went about it.
Chair Carlson.
Yes, Tom.
Carter, why is it you want to serve the Lincoln Parks and Rec Advisory Committee?
Yeah. So like I said, I love Lincoln's parks. I've actually have a lot of experience working with the city of Lincoln in terms of the parks. An organization that I'm a member of, we've done a lot of partnerships with the Adopt a Stream program, where we go and we clean up Antelope Valley. And because of that, you know, it's kind of instilled like this sense of, you know, civic duty, but especially in terms of protecting Lincoln's parks and making sure that they stay great.
So is Adopt a Stream a volunteer program where you literally go out and clean up a park, a stream in a park?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Other questions, council? All right, thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
for having us.
Do we have other staff reports? Yours? Welcome, Mayor.
Hey. Good evening, everyone. It's so nice to be here with you this evening to offer up the nomination of Carl Steffen as our next Chief Information Officer for Lincoln and Lancaster County. I know he is a familiar face to all of you. He has been with the city for some time, city and county for some time, and has served as our interim CIO since February of this year. And we're just delighted to have had the chance to work with him in this new capacity, whereby he has been taking a look at where we can find efficiencies, how we can act on our priority of cybersecurity, how we can protect our investments, provide excellent service to our departments, and also to the community members of Lincoln and Lancaster County. He's got a wonderful vision for how to lead us in tech innovation. And I'm just so delighted to be here tonight to present him as our potential next CIO with your support. And I'm sure he would be happy to share a little more about the way he has served our community in other ways, and also in his past employment experience in the private sector. But,
welcome.
I guess I didn't prepare anything to really say. It's just an honor to be here. It's an honor to have this opportunity. Thank you for this this chance. As Mayor pointed out, I'm looking for operational efficiency in everything I do. I've taken this to every job I've ever had, every role I've ever had. I'm looking for a better way to do it, a way to save money while we do it. And I'm doing the same here.
Council questions? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Councilman Wood.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. I just want to say, you know, in the interactions I've had working with you, I think that you're extremely qualified to be the Chief Information Officer, and I'm really excited that we're able to have you in this role. So thank you for being willing to step up and serve Lincoln.
My honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your time.
Carl, you've helped me a couple of times with technology here, so and I know you're highly qualified. Plus, it looks like you brought backup, all baseball players back there, so, and a couple rows behind you. So I hope you get a chance to introduce them here. So here shortly. Good job.
Right, Councilwoman Washington.
Carl, thank you for your willingness to serve in this role. I want to say thank you specifically for a wild idea I brought to you, and you actually took the idea and ran with it. And so I really appreciate your willingness to hear from people who aren't IT professionals who come up with an idea. Thank you.
And as Mayor Gaylor Baird mentioned, we look forward to the planning that you have already come up with and plan on implementing through the upcoming years for the department. And we are, I think, excited to be working with you as partners in that plan to implement those plans, to make sure that the city of Lincoln is not only as protected as it can be, but is also as innovative and efficient as it can be as well. So thank you for taking on the task. I know that you come from a background of private sector entrepreneurship, and it is only with a servant's heart that you come to city service, and we appreciate that very, very much.
Carl, we're glad you're here.
I'm glad he's here too. Thank you all.
All right, are there any members on the public that would like to comment on the consent agenda? Seeing none, we can proceed.
We can now vote on these items. Okay. Call item 1A, approving Carl Steffen as Chief Information Officer effective October 27, 2025. Introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Weber. Discussion. Seeing none, please call the roll.
Weber,
Yes.
Bowers,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Duden,
Yes.
Schob,
Yes.
Beckius,
Yes.
Carlson.
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 1B is appointing Maimoun Qureshi and Faisal Al-Sayed to the Mayor's Multicultural Advisory Committee for terms set to expire September 1st of 2026. Introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Weber. Discussion. Councilman Weber.
Yeah, thank you, Chair Carlson. I just, seeing all of the young folks that are being appointed to committees, the Mayor's Multicultural Committee, the Parks and Rec Advisory Committee, I think is really inspiring. I think as a young person, I wouldn't have been able to get involved civically if it weren't for Mayor Gaylor Baird years ago appointing me to the Keno Human Services Advisory Board. I think it really does set the stage for young people getting involved. I think it's great for our Girl Scouts to get to witness high school students being able to serve Lincoln. And really that's possible thanks to Councilwoman Sandra Washington's legislation that created these youth-oriented positions on these advisory committees. So I've said it before, but I just wanted to thank Councilwoman Washington again for elevating youth voices when it comes to civic involvement.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I would just add that I am very thrilled that all of these positions have come forward. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see young people who I know are our future having a voice in what happens at the city at different boards and commissions to get the experience so that when the time comes for them to think about greater involvement, they'll know what it looks like. Thank you so much for your willingness to serve.
Great. Any other discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 1C is appointing Carter Greer and Jihi Saul to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board for terms set to expire June 1st of 2026. Introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Weber. Discussion. Seeing none, please call the roll.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
I'm voting no on Carter Gear and yes on Jay So.
Okay. Washington?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Point of order. Is it possible to split the decision or split the vote when the vote has already been called as a single motion?
I think Councilmember Duden would have to request that, right? To divide the motion or divide the question.
If the question, procedurally, yes, there would need to be a motion to divide the question, and then it could be split, and then there could be a vote on each. But I think it came as one slate, and he expressed how his vote, and I think that the clerk has taken it down. So I mean, the record will reflect, at least in the minutes, that is how he voiced from the dais his position. So that is how it would be reflected right now, currently. So
Thank you.
mm-hmm.
All right. Moving forward, then, the next item.
So what was the vote?
The vote was 6-1.
Thank you.
I'll call item 1D, appointing Jolyn Nguyen to the Commission on Women and Gender for a term set to expire September 1st of 2026, introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Weber. Discussion. Seeing none, please call the roll.
Weber?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 1E is appointing Danielle Jeffries to the Charter Revision Commission for a partial term to expire July 15th of 2026, introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Beckius. Discussion. Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 1F is reappointing Suzanne Mueller, Tremaine Combs, Olga Canna, Janet Goodman Banks, and Luke Peterson to the Mayor's Multicultural Advisory Committee for terms set to expire September 18th of 2028, introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Washington. Discussion. Seeing none, please call the roll.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 1G is approving the service agreement between the city and Nebraska Department of Transportation for the use of funds for responsible charge and project management services for 27th Street Bridge located south of Rokeby Road project, introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Beckius. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Weber?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 1H is approving the professional services agreement, supplement number 2, for environmental services between the city and HDR Engineering, Inc. for the Cotton Boulevard Rehab Project between O Street and Star Street Rehab Project, introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second?
Second, Washington. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the vote.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. That concludes our consent agenda. We shall move on to section 4, which is our public hearing and liquor resolutions. I'll call item 4A and 4B together. Application of Drury Nebraska LLC doing business as Drury Plaza Hotel, Lincoln Downtown for a Class I liquor license located at 920 Q Street, and the related manager application of Megan Clark.
Welcome.
Thank you. Tim O'Neill, and I'm at 1248 O Street, Suite 900. It's hard to remember that after 32 years of being here on behalf of the Drury Hotel, seeking a Class I liquor license. And I've got a full agenda. Any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. We've worked with the university, and I think they've been a great partner, and look forward to being a part of the community.
Council, any questions?
No questions, but I was very impressed that we actually got to see the letter from the university. Thanks for doing that extra work, making sure that it was clear.
Absolutely. We did that before we even broke ground. So we've been working with them a long time.
I did notice there was a different chancellor's name on the letter. So
They're good people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Is there any member of the public that would like to comment on this application? If so, please come forward now.
Mr. Chair, seeing no one coming forward at this time, I'd like to make a motion that we approve items 4A and 4B.
I'd second.
Second by Weber. Discussion?
Thanks, Brody.
Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. That concludes section 4 of our agenda. We should move on to section 5, public hearing resolutions. I'll call item 5A. Item 5A is accepting and approving the report of new and pending claims against the city for October 1st through October 15th of 2025.
All right, is there anyone here that would like to present on new and pending claims against the city? If so, please come forward now. Any claims against the city, please come forward now.
It's still here if you need it.
Seeing none, we can proceed.
Okay, we can now vote on this item. Item 5A is accepting and approving the report of new and pending claims against the city for October 1st through October 15th of 2025, introduced by Duden.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Weber. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. We shall move on to section 6, public hearing ordinances, second reading and related resolutions. I'll call items 6A and 6B together. Items 6A and B, approving the labor contract between the City of Lincoln and the Lincoln M-Class Employees Association for a term effective August 14th, 2025 through August 31st of 2027. And the related request for an ordinance amending the pay schedule for a certain employee group by adjusting the schedules of annual, monthly, biweekly, and hourly pay range equivalents for employees of the City of Lincoln whose classifications are assigned to pay ranges prefixed by M. This adjustment is in accordance with the terms of the parties' bargaining agreement.
Good evening, Barb McIntyre, Human Resources Director, 555 South 10th Street. And this is our 2-year agreement with this union. Each year is a 3% increase. It will go back to August of 2025 for the effective date. Some similar things we've done in other contracts, excuse me. Sorry, I have a cold. We are including the bilingual language in here, gender neutral, but it's kind of our standard. There's not a lot in here of note. Any questions about this?
Council, any questions? I don't think
I have
so.
one
whoops,
question
I'm sorry,
for
Councilwoman
Director
Washington.
McIntyre. So I was reading through the contract. Was anything else new besides the regular pay increases, the 3%? And I mean, I did see bilingual, but I thought I saw
Yeah.
a couple other
There was
changed items.
Thank you for asking. I was probably trying to be real short, so I won't cough more. But we did do a analysis, which we always do with our peer cities, and longevity. You will see some slight increases there because we noticed we were slightly behind, and we want to make sure that we're keeping up on those things. So there's a longevity increase in there. We did do some market analysis for some of our positions, which we always do to make sure we're on target. Notable ones we were slipping on were engineers. So there are some adjustments in there. Other than that, that's really all there is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Director.
We didn't do these together.
Are there members of the public who would like to comment on this? If so, please come forward now. Seeing none, please proceed.
I'll call items 6C and 6D together. Items 6C and D is annexation 25004, application of Olson to annex approximately 8.56 acres on property generally located at Northwest 48th Street and West Vine Street. And the related approving amendment number 2 to the I-80 West Lincoln Business Center conditional annexation and zoning agreement between the City of Lincoln, Ringneck Development LLC, and Lancaster County School District 0001, Lincoln Public Schools for the property generally located south of West Holdridge Street and north of West Vine Street.
Good evening, members of the council. Danae Kalkowski appearing tonight on behalf of Ringneck Development, 1128 Lincoln Mall, Suite 105. The two items before you this afternoon, or I guess this evening, involve annexation of a parcel that's up there within that I-80 West Lincoln Business PUD that was done about 20 years ago, right? And so just to familiarize you, Northwest 48th Street, Northwest 56, we've got our Northwest High School, Lincoln Northwest High School up here. This development ultimately included area clear to the north of West Holdridge all the way down to south of West Vine. And the middle section, as we're all aware, was sold to Lincoln Public Schools, and we have our high school up there, one of our new high schools. So what's in front of you tonight is basically an annexation request, and that's the little area I highlighted in pink here. It's just south of Vine Street. The annexation is being brought forward because a portion of this property is going to be sold to Lincoln Public Schools. They're buying some additional property out here that'll include a small portion of this 8 acres and then another like 18 acres right here. As far as annexation, we're adjacent to existing city limits, part of an already approved development, so really kind of just next phase of annexation. And then the second item that's before you tonight then is an amendment to the annexation agreement. We did a pretty major amendment to that agreement when Lincoln Public Schools came in as a property owner within the development. At that time, they defined the school site and what obligations the school had versus some of the other surrounding landowners. So as part of this amendment, we're just going to acknowledge the fact that the school site's gotten larger, right? This will now be the schools. LPS is taking on responsibility for making the local street connection of Northwest 52nd Street that will provide access to this third property owner at the time that both parties are ready to develop that. Probably the other thing that we're clarifying in there is, so we have the school site here, and then here's still some residential development property that LPS owns, sort of residual property left, and they now have an exchange agreement to sell a portion of that to a residential developer. And so we're just clarifying in here, again, obligations related to Northwest 56th Street are going to follow the adjacent property owner. So it's LPS right now, but it may be another developer down the road. So really minor clarifications, I would say. We're not really changing infrastructure obligations or anything like that. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions, Council?
Great, thank you.
Are there members of the public that would like to comment on this? If so, please come forward now. Anyone from the public like to comment? Seeing none, we can proceed.
That concludes section 6. We shall move on to section 7, ordinances third reading and related resolutions. Item 7A is amending the pay schedule for the employee group whose classifications are assigned to the pay range prefixed by the letter W by creating the classification dentist, introduced by Bowers.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Beckius. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 7B is amending the pay schedule for the employee group whose classifications are assigned to the pay range prefixed by the letter C by creating the classification Senior Community Outreach Specialist, introduced by Bowers.
So moved.
Second.
Second, Beckius. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 7C is amending the pay schedule for the employee group whose classifications are assigned to the pay range prefixed by the letter W by deleting the classification for Chief Information Officer, introduced by Bowers.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Duden. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. Item 7D is amending Lincoln Municipal Code Section 2.76.130 Compensation Plan, Position and Pay Range Allocation to add that when a classification prefixed by A, C, or N is reallocated to a higher pay range, an employee will continue to serve the remainder of their promotion, probationary, or probationary period in the higher pay range. By amending Section 2.76.135 Compensation Plan, Merit Pay Plan established to amend the percentage rates for merit pay. By amending Section 2.76.153 Compensation Plan, Merit Pay Plan, Shift Differential to remove the B classification from the table for shift differential pay amounts and increase shift differential pay for C and N classifications. By amending Section 2.76200 Compensation Plan, Temporary Assignment or Project Leader to reduce the minimum hours for payment for 8 hours to 6 hours for the N classification. By amending Section 2.76.380 Sick Leave with Pay to clarify sick leave be computed for only 4 hours with an eligible employee is in pay status based off of a 40-hour work week, and providing the upon retirement or death of an employee prefixed by F, the employee or employee's beneficiary shall be paid 60% of the employee's accumulated sick leave at the employee's regular pay at the time of retirement or death. By amending Section 2.76.395 Vacation Leave with Pay to include hourly rate of vacation accrual for employees with the pay range prefixed by the letters N and P. By amending Section 2.76400 Leaves of Absence without pay to include unauthorized absences and job abandonment conditions to clarify leave of absences without pay and to include provisions for education and travel leave, and by repealing Section 2.76.405, introduced by Bowers.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Weber. Discussion? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Schob?
Yes.
Duden?
Yes.
Beckius?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Carlson?
Yes.
Motion carried 7-0. That concludes Section 7. Section 8 is resolutions. First readings are items 8A through 8H. Section 9 are ordinances. First reading and related resolutions are items 9A through 9F. And Section 10 is our pending list, are items 10A through 10C.
We got through those pages fast.
All right. We'll now move on to public comment. Anyone wishing to address the council on a matter not on this agenda and not plan to appear on a future agenda may do so at open mic sessions. Individuals are allowed a total of 5 minutes to speak, regardless of the number of topics. For the month of October, open microphone sessions will be held on October 20th and tonight, October 27th, 2025. Is there anyone from the public that would like to address council? If so, please come forward now.
Come forward now. Come forward now.
Welcome. And there's 2 microphones on either side. If you want to stand on either side, you can. Right. Welcome. If you want to begin by just stating your name, that'd be great.
Okay.
They need a huddle.
That's right. That's all right. We'll give you a minute here.
Welcome, Girl Scouts. Hi. There's the other microphone is two's away. Yeah.
There you go.
And you wait your turn and take your time.
Hello, I am Emma. And I am Penelope. And we are 5th grade juniors in Girl Scout Honor Troop 28274. We have a proposal for our Bronze Award project. The project name is Sandbox Share. Sandbox Share is like a little free library but for sand toys. And by sand toys, we mean like sand or gravel.
Our goal for Sandbox Share is to help kids that don't have toys Our goal for Sandbox Share is to help kids not have to bring toys or lug them around.
Our Bronze Award team will cover all costs to build and fill the crate-like boxes.
We would like the grounds crew of the parks to keep an eye on any toys not in the crate-like box and for them to dispose of any damaged crate-like boxes or toys.
3 parks will be receiving Sandbox Share. They're Cripple Creek, Edenton South, and Village Meadows.
At Cripple Creek, the school count was 489 for the 24-25 school year. Many of those parents could have kids who want to play at the park before or after school, and not a lot of people bring sand toys to school or drop off or pick up. We would like the crate-like box to be by the stairs leading up to the playground at Cripple Creek.
So around like this area here.
Okay.
At Village Meadows, the school count was 738 students for the 2024 to 2025 school year. Again, many of those parents could have kids who want to play in the sand before or after school, and those parents do not know, so they do not think they will have to bring toys. We wanted to put it by the benches in the corner at Village Meadows.
Edenton South does not have a school near it, but we wanted to put it in between the benches. All 3 parks we have placed crate-like boxes where no one would trip over it and it would be easily seen.
So this is Village Meadows, and we want it like here.
Okay.
And then this is Edenton South, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's benches back here, and we wanted it there.
Okay.
For the 10-year plans, this fits in because Village Meadows has no money listed and Cripple Creek is not listed at all. For Edenton South, it has a budget of $150 to renovate the playground. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is what we kind of want our box to sort of look like.
It'll come up in just a second. Okay.
Great.
All right. Very good.
Well, thank you for coming down. Appreciate it.
Chair Carlson.
Yes. Councilman Beck, yes.
Ladies, I have a question. It's been a while since I've been playing in the sand and gravel at these facilities. Tell me, do we need to do any sort of amending to the sand and gravel? Can we build sand castles pretty well with the gravel and sand that we have now, or does it work okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
You've
it.
tested it?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
And there's not really much you can do. It's gravel. So.
Okay. Well, I wanted to make sure it held up when you lift it off the form.
We
it
were
would hold
thinking
up.
more like buckets and shovels and those like sifter things.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That'd be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering my questions. I appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Laramie speaking.
And I'm McKenna.
We're
with Honor Troop 28274.
We are here to talk about our project Sandbox Share.
Our first point we will tell you about is how it will be secured to the grounds.
Because if the crate or box is not secured, it could easily be blown away or taken.
To solve this problem, we will drive garden stakes into the gravel to secure it.
We will then staple the garden stakes to the crate, and that will make it harder to pull out the box/crate.
There is no lid so that no fingers
so that fingers won't get pinched, which means the only safety concern is broken toys having sharp edges.
Thankfully, all locations where we are putting these crates or toys provide a trash can.
If visitors find broken toys, they can throw them away.
This will help reduce injury.
Sandbox Share will benefit the city by more people coming to enjoy the city parks. This includes children running, playing, and using their imagination.
It will also benefit the citizens by less screen time, which can improve mental health.
This is some very important information we hope you take into consideration. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Eleanor.
And my name is Joyce.
We put a lot of consideration into the boxes being waterproof, durable, and secure. We also wanted our boxes to be safe and easy for kids to access. We chose a structure that will contain no lid to eliminate pinch fingers, and we want it low to the ground so kids won't jump off. We also wanted it short enough for kids to have easy access to the toys in the box. We also plan to include a small broom to help keep sand off the sidewalk. We designed a crate-like box to be 1 foot tall by 1 foot deep and 1.5 feet wide, so kids of all ages can access it. The material we plan to use is plastic wood decking, which would last longer and will make it so kids wouldn't get splinters. We have also heard that parks is one of the concerns on that the city council has heard from citizens. By doing this project, we hope to help it with improving parks for others. We also plan to attach a plaque to the side of the box to inform community members about the Sandbox Share and encourage parents to bring any old or unwanted sand toys to keep the Sandbox Share full for everyone to enjoy.
As we mentioned before, we are not asking for any help with the cost of building or installing Sandbox Share. What we are asking you, City Council, is to be one of our experts in the community and to support and help us navigate the process needed to install our Bronze Award Sandbox Share boxes. We also understand that ongoing maintenance will be needed for these boxes. We chose these locations based on our 5th grade troop members living close to these parks. Our fifth grade troop members plan to check on these boxes regularly and to replace any broken toys and handle any issues such as missing brooms and vandalism. We hope that by working with Parks and Rec, the grounds crew will be able to help keep an extra eye on any toys that make it into the grass area as well as vandalism. We also hope as our community experts and supporters of our project, you'll be able to attend the groundbreaking ceremony.
Thank you so much for your time tonight to listen. We are looking forward to getting your feedback.
Thank you.
Great project.
Mm-hmm.
Council Chair?
Yeah, Councilwoman Washington.
Honored Troop 28274, thank you for presenting a really well thought out proposal. And if you wouldn't mind sticking around a little bit after the meeting, I've asked the Parks and Recreation Director, Maggie Stuckey-Ross, to stick around, and we'll have a short meeting if you don't mind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there other members of the public that would like to address council? If so, please come forward now.
Chair Carlson.
Is someone coming? Yeah, all right.
Not as fun as the last.
Right. It's all right.
This evening. My name's Drew Barkus. I live at 1129 East Street, Apartment 10. Representing myself, I'm a new Lincoln resident. I'm really enjoying my time here so far. Just got a new job, moved up here from Texas.
Welcome.
Already had to replace my truck batteries because they got smoked by the cold, but it's a really nice area that I live, but I have noticed that there's a really pronounced vagrancy problem, and they leave a lot of trash, lots of liquor bottles, old clothes. Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Something I'm not used to, but it's all over the place. Liquor bottles, clothes. I saw a loaf of bread, almost a full hamburger, and this is right around the intersection of 13th and E, right there at the Casey's and the Runza, and it was about a block from where I live. And generally, no one's given me any trouble personally But does seem to be a bit of a, situation just waiting to happen. Yesterday, I left my apartment around, I want to say 11:30-ish, and I got back just before 2, so about 2.5 hours. And when I left, I noticed a man who was digging through the dumpsters behind my apartment. He's got the trash all taken out. Not just a little bit, I mean like lining the fence, moving mattresses around, cabinets, clothes, food. And I get back 2.5 hours later and he's still doing it. He's not screaming at anyone, but there's trash all over the place now. There wasn't before. And so I called the non-emergency line for LPD, see what they can do, if there's any help they can offer the man. And a couple squad cars show up, chat with the gentleman, doesn't seem to be any altercation, and they leave peacefully. And he didn't put the trash back in the dumpster, but the trash did continue to get moved around. It was at the back of the parking lot, and then I noticed about 3 hours later, maybe, it was now right at my apartment window, and I knew it was the trash in the dumpster because I recognized a pair of boots that I recognized them, got moved by my window. And so at that point, called the non-emergency line again, like, hey, I called earlier, this guy's still moving trash around. Is there anything that the police officers can do? Do they need, they said, well, we need a victim for anything to actually be done about it. So I'm like, well, I can be that in whatever capacity there needs to be. And I go out there, and a local woman had already started cleaning up the trash, thankfully, so I was helping her when the police showed up. And then I was speaking with the two officers. It was Officer Shampoo and I forget the other man's name, but I was asking them, what actually needs to be done? What resources do y'all have to, get him out of the elements, make sure this trash problem doesn't happen again? And they said that, what did they tell me? They couldn't get the guy for littering because in theory, he could still put it back, which I thought was really odd because he's given no indication that he's going to do that. I don't go around taking matches out of dumpsters and strewing it all about a parking lot. And so, the man was gone at that point, but the trash was still there. We did do our best to clean most of it up. But, at the Runzas and the Casey's, loitering's illegal. When I walk to the gas station right there to get a snack or whatever, I have to step off the sidewalk because typically they're right there in the easement. It's not just limited to their doorsteps or their driveways. So they're loitering on an almost daily basis there, and then littering is illegal as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware. But apparently they can't do anything because in theory the man might put the trash away. And so I'm just wondering if the council knows of any measures currently being worked towards to address these issues. The officers did tell me that the intersection at 13th and E is a known issue and solutions are being worked on. But are y'all personally aware of anything that is currently being worked toward, or if I could offer my time or whatever to help work towards a solution or anything to get this room? Because it's a nice area, the trees are nice, the houses are nice, it's 3 blocks from the Capitol, it's a great town, but then it's like 2 blocks. And I'm thinking, well, clearly this can be addressed, because a block and a half the other way is 11th Street, and it's super nice. So I'm wondering what's unique about this, what is currently being worked towards to fix it, and is there anything that myself or other members of the public can do to address it and arrive at a solution to clean this up and make it a safe, pretty spot like the rest of town for all the residents here?
That's 5 minutes. Thank you.
5 minutes. Oh,
Yeah.
Appreciate you going over.
If you would stick around, if you have a moment, I'd be happy to talk to you.
Thank you.
Right. Are there other members of the public who would like to comment? If so, please come forward now.
Chair Carlson, seeing no one else coming forward, I would move adjournment.
Second?
Second it.
Motion's made in second. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.